Ladies and gentlemen, let's for Gamers.com video, we're going to be discussing Xbox Live. Now, as we all know, Microsoft are now primarily focused on the number of users that it can get subscribed to the service rather than console sales, at least according to their recent reports. And according to CEO Satya Nadella, the number of Xbox Live users is growing rather rapidly. The CEO in fact has said during an earnings conference call for the first quarter of the fiscal year of 2016, has gone on record to say that the year-on-year growth is rather staggering, 28% actually year over year. So the number of Xbox Live users is 39 million. But there are a couple of points that you must remember. First of all, this is total number of users, so indeed this does not necessarily count towards just Xbox Live. It could in fact be a gold subscription, it could be the free subscription. It is a bit ambiguous, and I would like to actually know those exact numbers myself. I think it's fair to say, however, that Halo is going to be a big factor in this, and Satya himself in his report says that Xbox Live continues to grow active usage, and nearly every day half of the Xbox One user base is engaged in the service. It will be a great holiday for all gamers. The beta release of Minecraft for Windows 10 is off to a strong start, with the players having already placed over half a billion, I almost said million, half a billion blocks. Next week, we're excited to launch one of the most anticipated games of the holiday of Halo 5 Guardians. This new Halo 5 includes Master Chief with groundbreaking multiplayer matches on Xbox Live. As a result, I can confidently predict that time will be much more scarce for Xbox One owners. And we will see the Windows 10 usage an early indicator for ability to drive growth over a lifetime of devices. Now, in fact, you'll probably notice devices, services, Windows 10 and other such wordings are pretty frequent during the conference call, and this is once again a sign of where Microsoft are heading towards their final destination as a company. In fact, Satya himself has also pointed out that Xbox Live continues to grow in active usage, but also that we saw a growth in Xbox Live transactional revenue. Of course, this is also a really big deal because Xbox Live isn't just a, hey, you know what, you can get gold and play online with games. And this is back when I first started on the Xbox 360, for the sake of argument. I remember when I first started playing online on my Xbox, I signed up to Gold, and the main purpose behind it, well, the only real purpose behind it at that point, to be totally honest, was to play online. And it was a bit of a pain. I remember the very first time I actually played on Xbox Live, I just bought my Xbox 360, tried it a little bit around my house, and I took it around a friend's house. I'm not even joking. Like, a couple of hours later, I was around my friend's house with Perfect Dark, Zero, and a couple of other games. And we finally got the bloody thing working because of his weird-ass internet connection. Basically, he did not have a router. It was a USB connection straight into the back of his system. It's a really old modem. This is like, you know, on the system's launch, like 2005, whenever it was. And so he had to plug it, his USB, into his piece, into his laptop, and his bloody absolutely bizarre internet connection was having a massive problem with his old ancient ass laptop, and it was a bit of a nightmare, but we got the whole thing working, and that was my first real time of ever playing on Xbox Live. And I remember when I saw the services, saw the the banners and all of the bits and pieces that Microsoft were offering, it was really just gaming that you gave a shit about. That was the thing. Now that's no longer the case. We know that you've got media sharing, you've got game DVR, there's voice chat, you've got everything such as Netflix. Some of this, of course, is free, and once again, some of this is paid. And so, to be honest with you, the uptake of Xbox Live, whether it's gold or whether it's free, is not really a surprise to anyone. We know that Microsoft want to also push this towards PC, although how successful they'll be with that is a bit up in the air, because we all know that after the whole Windows Live fiasco, people are a little burned on PC, and we know that it's a bit of a thing. But I guess it depends on what games they release and how well the support goes and so on and so forth. But the bottom line is, I'm not really surprised that the uptake is so high. To be honest with you, I think it's going to continue to increase because it's primarily the best way that most users who have got an Xbox One or even a 360, but especially an Xbox One, can enjoy all of the services on the system. It is, I don't want to say it's held hostage, but ultimately to really leverage all of the functionality of the console, even if you don't care about playing online, Xbox Live is kind of like, you know, to be honest with you. It is what it is, and that's just, you know, I guess you could say the barrier for entry right now on a system. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Bit of a brief one, but there you go. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.